Looking good, YouTube. I'm PD1 Piranha, and I'm a man destined to be king. Now this video might seem kinda out of left field, but today marks the 5-year anniversary of the day I joined YouTube, and I decided to just do another LP for the heck of it. By the way, that's the Lapras. It's a seizure Lapras, just so you guys know. Yeah, I've, been on here for 5 years, and this game was actually the game that I, intended to LP first. This was going to be my first LP, but at the time I just didn't have the, stuff to do it with. I didn't have any recording software or a mic, so, let's jump right into it. Pokemon Gold. And, yes, I know that I have a considerable amount of unfinished LPs. I mean... Hello everyone, PD1 Piranha here with special guest.
Hello, I am Soul Reaper 393 on YouTube.
Hey guys, this is PD1 Piranha, and welcome to my new Let's Play. What is this? Could it be another LP? And I have a reason for all of them too. This is just the intro tutorial stuff. I mean, I've been playing Pokemon competitively for like 5 years now, so I don't need to do none of this shit. It is 2 in the afternoon. 53 minutes, good sir. I don't know if that will matter, but I'm not going to abuse the speed up in this, unless I really need to, unless like there's a really long, tedious battle. But yeah, this is just the tutorial type stuff. Anyways, yeah, I have a good amount of unfinished LPs, and I have a reason for each one of them. I didn't finish X because the game just wouldn't save for whatever reason. Save states would not work, and as you know, that game works on a password system, so can't just save it normally. Don't know why that is. That's just how those old games were back then, you know? You had to memorize passwords. And then Yellow was just a complete train wreck. I don't think I'll ever finish that one, so sorry if you were hoping for me to finish that. Anyways, my name, if you've been following me, my real name is Nathan. Or Nate, whichever you prefer to call me. I'm just gonna go by my full name here. My full name is Nathan, it is not Nathaniel, as some people might think, as the rumors have been spread. I also go by Non Sequitur In, but you can call me Nathan, or PD1 Piranha, whichever you prefer. You of course have to get shrunken down first. It's standard fare for these games. You cannot get a potion out of your PC. This is the one generation of games where that's not a thing. Tutorial stuff, that's fun. I love sped up music, by the way. What day is it? I'm going to check that right now. It is Thursday, good sir. Today is trash day. For me. It is not. I don't know why I said good sir, considering I'm talking to my own mother here. But yeah, I just want to promise to you guys that I will finish this one. It doesn't matter if you choose yes or no, she will still force you to, or forcibly explain to you the mechanics of the phone anyway. This is the starting tone here, there is nothing to do. I'm gonna go get kicked in the chest though, because that sounds like fun. This is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Ow, I predicted the future. I knew I would get kicked in the chest because I haven't played this game through 10 times already. But yeah, this is the 2nd generation Pokemon Gold. Even though Platinum and Colosseum are probably my favorite Pokemon games, Gen 2 is overall my favorite generation for a variety of reasons I will explain as the game goes on along. Anyways, basically standard fare here, we're gonna get our own starter. And I'm gonna quickly go over each starter Pokemon. I'm gonna go over like the Pokemon you can find if it's just one of those tedious sections where all I'm doing is, you know, battling and running from wild Pokemon, etc. You know, just boring stuff going on. I'll probably explain the stats and move pools and whatnot. Just a brief explanation, nothing too fancy. But yeah, here we have 3 Pokemon to pick from, as per usual, except for the Colosseum NXT games, of course. I'm going to quickly go over each one. The first one here is going to be Chikorita, grass type. It's a one that a lot of people don't like, but I find it very underrated. It's a bit more defensive than offensive, but I think it's very much usable, and a lot of people will say don't pick that one, that's the worst one, it sucks. And it is weak to the first 2 gyms, but hey, it encourages catching more Pokemon, so where's the harm in that, really? Second one here we have is Totodile. Now, me and this guy, we kind of have a beef, because it seems like every second generation, or even the remakes, Heart Gold and Soul Silver that came out in 2010, it seems like those, everyone picks Totodile, and I understand why, because he is kind of the middle of the road, whereas the last one over here is like the strongest, and then the one, Chikorita, I guess is considered the weakest for the main game anyways. It just seems like everyone picks them, and I have no problem with them, but the thing is, as you'll see a good bit further on, there's a lot of water types in this game that are infinitely better than it, and I'm sorry to say that I will be picking this one, the Cyndaquil. Possibly my favorite starter Pokemon ever. I mean, he's got nice all-around stats. He's, you know, all of these are going to be their pure types all throughout their evolutions, unlike the first gen where they do gain secondary types. These are going to be pure grass, water, and fire, respectively. And this guy has similar stats to Charizard, so if you're a fan of him, played him in the first gen or third gen remakes, you're going to know how to use Cyndaquil pretty well, because they play very similarly. And I will nickname this guy. You see, around this time came out is when I first got into a lot of rap music that was popular down here. I live in Texas, and a popular Texan rapper goes by Lil Flip, and he's pretty much my favorite rapper out there. He still makes stuff today, but like back in 2000, this guy was pretty much on top in Texas, and I listened to his music a lot when I played Gold for the first time. You know, he's got some good stuff. You should check him out on YouTube. CloverG TV is the channel. But, he's kind of on the border between mainstream and underground, but I think if you like hip-hop music, you'll enjoy him. So I'm going to name my Cyndaquil after him, like I did in my original playthrough of this game. Now, as for the length of these videos, I'm going to go, nothing over half an hour, but I'll try to keep it around 20 minutes each. I just want to get something, you know, considerably significant done each video. So, hope you guys don't mind semi-long videos being made. I hope my mic is not rubbing up against the zipper of my jacket, because that would just be uncool. I don't think it is, though. And that's how you get the potion. That's why it's not in your PC. Because this nice guy is like, I'll give you one anyway, bro. Yeah, pretty understaffed here, I'd say, in the lab of the professors. You better choose your starter tonight. That was a Hobson reference. Hobson is a pretty cool guy. Anyways, this is just the first route, basic stuff here. That guy teaches you how to catch Pokemon, but like I said, I'm not going to be doing the tutorial stuff. I will do a battle, though. Just basic. All you get when you start off is your normal type move. In the X and Y games, you actually get a same type attack bonus, a stab move, starting off, which is a nice way to break the tradition, but I'm just going to take this guy out for the sheer sake of doing so. Cinerette, one of the better generic rodent Pokemon you run into at the beginning of the game. Evolves into Furret pretty early on, so if you want an early evolution, by all means pick that guy up. I'm not going to, though. Just not my thing. Now, last time when I did the Ruby version, I asked you guys to suggest me some team members. Now, for this game, I mostly have my team planned out. However, typically, if you've played Gold or even like saw the intro, you know that the resident legendary for this game is Ho-Oh, the fire and flying type. But I will be doing a no legendaries run, if you want to even call it that, for this game, so I will not be using Ho-Oh for my team like I normally do. So, I would like you guys to suggest one Pokemon for my team, preferably one that is not of a type I already have. So, just in the comments down there, let me know what you want. This guy just gives you the map and kind of gives you a little tour of the town. I'm going to speed through this, because speed up music is just my jam, you know? Especially in the second gen games where it speeds up to like 6,000%. You can get different cards for your Pokegear. We will get more as we go along, which is always nice. Dispy, where you can heal your guys if you have been living under a rock for the past, I don't know how long has Pokemon been out. I have been playing Pokemon since it came out, ladies and gentlemen, so don't I feel old? And there goes my phone going off. I have no idea who that is, so I'm not going to answer it, though. I hope you'll excuse that ringing noise. Later on we can surf over here and get stuff. I'm gonna go into the mart for right now and just check things out. I love how inconsistent the Pokemarts have been throughout. Get some potions, just get 3. Yeah, the marts have been a bit inconsistent since the games have been coming out. First gen they had the music of the Pokemon Center, second gen they just keep the town music. Then from third gen on they had kind of the same theme, which is pretty cool, except for the fact that, from 5th gen on, the Pokemon Marts and the Centers were actually fused into one building. So apart from like one-off places, it was just, you know, the Pokemon Center music, of course. Anyways, back here or back there and here as well, you can get Pidgey, which everyone knows about. He honestly is the most disappointing 3-stage evolution Pokemon I've ever seen. He's great for main game, but I just wish he were better. I wish they would buff his stats or something, because he has no stat over 100, I believe. Despite being a 3-stage evolution. You know, not even a bug type like these guys, like, Caterpie and Metapod. And them, again, they're alright. I can't go up here yet, by the way. There's a battle going on, if you care to see. That was in the Nintendo Power magazine when they were advertising this game when it was new. Fun fact. Anyways, we're just supposed to go up here and talk to Professor Oak. I should probably change the text speed to fast. Mystery Egg. 030. You heard right. I have nothing to say here. Anyways, we get the Pokédex here. Basically, that was the motif of these old games. Gotta catch 'em all. That was like the ultimate goal. It was to fill up the entire Pokédex, catch all, as of this game, 251. They actually retired that tagline, next generation, because there were simply so many of different Pokemon. It got a bit out of hand, you might say. Anyhow, Lee's getting a call. The disaster! It's terrible. What should I do? Oh no, please get back here now. Click. Okay, so apparently he's over here getting mugged and we have to cover for his ass. You know, he has 2 Pokemon over there that he could probably defend himself with, but he chooses not to do so in his possibly old, I don't know how old he is, I don't keep track of that kind of thing. But yeah, back to just general stuff. Yeah, I will make sure that I finish this one, and I know I've had a terrible track record lately of finishing LPs for one reason or another. But I'll make sure this one goes along smoothly because I kind of want this to be special. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. Wimp like you? ... Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too are a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Yes, here we are facing off against our resident rival of this game. He goes by 3 question marks, that is his birth name. And he is sending out Totodile, and as you know from earlier, little Flip here has a beef with Totodile. A rat beef. So, this is just gonna be a contest of leers and scratches, and I'm about to lose because I didn't. Usually I'll go through here and try to level up a few times. I didn't do that because I'm dumb. And I think I missed. I actually lost because I'm just. But you know what? That's the standard anime fair thing. Goku lost his first fight against Yamcha in the Pokemon anime, as well as most of the major villains, so I'm exemplifying an anime trope here. That is the first time I have ever lost, because I usually battle a few things on my way, but I just didn't want to take up so much time. Great way to start this out, but there is no penalty for losing. You do not lose your money. Normally, if you lose a battle, you will lose half your money and white out or black out, depending on the game. But here we go. Gotta talk to the laws over here. That's what I call the police around here. It's not an Officer Jenny, it's a dude. Not quite as useless as the police in Pokemon Coliseum, but still not too great as they got here pretty late. Now, as per most games, barring 5th gen, no, not 5th gen, 3rd gen, you get to name your rival, which is pretty sweet. So, if I take too long on this, I'll just cut it out. Man, do I sound chill today or what? I think I'm gonna name my rival after the dude that originally did this game when I joined YouTube. One of my favorite guys on YouTube that I've been, recently talking to a lot more recently. I name him Chicken, after good old Chicken Fajita 12. I'll be appearing in his Donkey Kong 64 LP. Again, I've already been in one of his episodes, but I will be returning for that here pretty soon. So check that out. It's been going on for a whole minute. But it's a pretty fun game, a pretty fun LP to be a part of. Anyhow, do I talk to you now? This is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Nathan handed the mystery egg to Professor Elm. This? He steps back. Yes, in this game it was a new discovery that Pokemon could have babies, I guess for 3 years or however long Pokemon existed. They did not know that because Pokemon did not breed in captivity. Gameplay, story, segregation, ladies and gentlemen. It's beautiful. The superb potential of the people as trainers. Wow, Nathan, you must have what it takes to become the champion in all caps. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon, too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. Yes, this is what basically all the games are about. About competing in the Pokemon League, earning badges across the land of Johto in this case. So, we's gonna do that. We's gonna compete in the Pokemon League. It's pretty much a sport in this game, a tournament, whatever you want to call it. But it's been a full 20 minutes, and I've gotten the basic tutorial stuff out of the way, so next episode we're probably going to go ahead and beat the first gym, add some guys to our roster, team. But just a few closing thoughts here. Like I said, I will make sure not to be so flaky on you guys about uploading. I'll probably try to do one a day. This is going to be, I'll warn you, this will be a generally long game. Not too bad, but it'll be considerably lengthy because for those of you who don't know, this game has 16 badges and not 8, so it'll be longer than your standard fare Pokemon game. That being said, wish me luck in being perseverant on this and not being a complete flake and giving up. And making this enjoyable for all of you guys, because that's what's most important to me. And with that, Speedy1 Piranha signing out.